47-year-old Bart Butler from York, Nebraska, has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder, use of a firearm to commit a felony, and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person after fatally shooting his wife. At 9:47 p.m. on Monday the 30th of January, York police were dispatched to 84 South Platte Avenue on a reported shooting. Bardo called 911, and when dispatchers asked what the nature of the call was, he said gunshot wound. I'm doing CPR. He then said he was her husband and told the dispatcher I shot her. I'm sorry. Heavy breathing and gurgling noises could be heard in the background. When officers arrived at the residence, they found 46-year-old Stacey Butler unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Officers cleared the residence and started searching for Bart when they learnt that he was at his wife's brother's home after another call came through to emergency services to tell them where he was. Officers found Bart there, wearing blood-stained clothing, and arrested him. Bart told police he was in his bed in their room, and his wife kept coming into the room waking him up and talking shit. I just pulled out the gun and started shooting. He told police he attempted CPR, but it didn't work. Bart then told police that he then walked over to Stacey's brother's home to tell him what he did. He's held at the York County Jail on a $3 million bond. Criminal records shows that Bart was convicted of second-degree murder in Maricopa County, Arizona in 2010. A 32-year-old woman and a 45-year-old man from Castlewood, Virginia, are behind bars after a child had part of both of his legs amputated due to frostbite from allegedly living in a cold box trailer. On the 19th of January, Rebecca Bremner and Michael Park of 3060 Gravel Lick Road were charged with felony abuse and neglect. Rebecca was arrested at her home, while Michael was arrested on a fugitive warrant by authorities that same day in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He remains held in Forsyth County while he awaits extradition back to Virginia. The investigation began on the 12th of January after the Russell County Department of Social Services contacted authorities after a boy was transported to a local hospital with severe frostbite to his lower extremities. His feet were black and discoloured, and doctors amputated both of his legs beneath the knee to control infection. During an interview, Rebecca told authorities that the victim had been living in a box trailer on the residence property for a couple of months, which had 3 heaters inside. She said that the trailer did not have windows and that the back door goes down, but when shut, you can't get out, and the trailer also has a regular door. Rebecca said the child was given Pop-Tarts and cereal for breakfast, honey buns for snack, and either burgers or spaghetti for food. The trailer had a toilet for the child that was reportedly changed about twice a week, and the boy bathed in an outdoor hot tub. Deputies from Russell County Sheriff's Office found in excess of 40 dogs on the property that seemed to be healthy and well cared for. Following Rebecca's arrest, the Sheriff's Office fed the dogs and patched holes in their fence. Authorities requested that Rebecca surrender her dogs, but she declined and made arrangements through relatives to feed and look after the animals instead. One neighbour, Harold Eugene Osborne, said he had seen a child after he began visiting the property last summer to mow the yard and to take the trash out for Michael. He said one day, the child was coming out of the building and he was limping. Harold said he didn't have much contact with Rebecca, but said that Michael could be harsh and demanding, and that his behaviour was hateful. Rebecca is held at the Southwest Virginia Regional Jail without bond, and is scheduled to appear in court on the 10th of February. Michael also remains held without bond. Authorities did not specify the boy's age or his relationship with the suspects. The investigation into the matter continues. The Russell County Sheriff's Office is investigating a homicide in Hurtsboro, Alabama. At around 11:15 p.m. on the 31st of January, deputies were conducting area checks in the 500 block of Lloyd Street when they found an unresponsive man with multiple gunshot wounds in the parking lot of Candlewood Apartments complex. At 2:05 a.m. on the 1st of February, the Russell County coroner pronounced the man identified as 36-year-old Sammy Lee Pritchard dead. Authorities said that Sammy got into an altercation with 26-year-old Deshandra Shawnees Green in the parking lot before he was fatally shot. Deshandra was arrested on the same day and charged with murder. Sammy's body will be transported to the Alabama Department of Forensic Science in Montgomery for an autopsy. Investigators said that Sammy and Deshandra know each other, but did not disclose how they knew each other or a possible motive behind the attack. No other information has been released as the investigation into the matter continues.